Hello! I wanted to show you some ways to add borders to your image on your Squarespace website using no code with the optional code as well. So the first one I will show you is how to add a border with no code. So you're on your website and you want to add a block, find your shape, and let's bring it across here. We will cover the entire image like so, and what you want to do is edit. So head up to your pencil icon down here, gives you all the options. So what we're going to do is click color, and we're going to go to custom. We want to make it transparent, so click here and then just hit the down arrow on your keyboard and it brings up this little drop down menu. Go to RGB and we are going to slide the slider across down to the very top part here, so it makes it transparent. The next thing you want to do is add a stroke. See, it comes up quite instantly, and you have the option of changing that color of the stroke to say red or purple, whatever tickles your fancy. And if you want to change the thickness of the border or the stroke, just head down to here, click on the 3 ellipses, and you've got this slider here, so you can go make it super thick or you can make it quite subtle and go to 1. So that's doing the no code option. Okay, so if you're feeling brave and would like to use some code or CSS, this is some ways to make some customizable borders. But first, what you will need to install on your Chrome browser is this from the Chrome Web Store, Squarespace ID Finder. And because I have it already added to my browser, I don't need to do it, but you just click on here and it'll add it to your browser. This brings up the different IDs that are on your Squarespace website. Jumping back into our website, what you want to do is we're going to exit, and let me show you where you find your custom code. So you want to head on down here, custom CSS, and you will see this window here. What I was telling you about before, finding the Squarespace ID Finder, is you head up here and hit Squarespace ID Finder, and you will see these come up, these little labels, and we want to target a particular image. What you do is you copy that block ID like so. So for this one, let's do a fun little frame here, which is called editorial looking. I have this code ready, so I'm just gonna paste it here, and you see straight away it will come up right away, but because I haven't isolated it to a particular image, you see that it has added to all the images across the whole website. You can do that if you want to have the same frame across the entire website, or we can just do it one by one. So what you do is, like before I mentioned, is grab your block ID, and we're going to go over here, and we are going to replace Squarespace dash block dash image. So just cover that and paste the block ID, and you will see that it has added to this one particular image. See, that one's not affected at all. If you would like to change the colors of the border, all you have to do is find your hex code, and we're going to highlight current color and just paste over that, and you will see that it has changed color. And we'll just do the same for the second one, like so. And this is optional if you would like to offset the box shadow a little differently. Say, let's do it 10 by 20. The shadow gets offset a little bit more. Let's change this to 20 as well, so it evens up the offset of the shadow. If you want to change the padding, you can do so by just changing it up here, the padding. Let's go to, say, 5, and it just hugs the image a little bit more. So that's one fun way to add a border to your image. Now I'll show you a little double border. So I'm gonna pop my CSS in there. Oops, not twice. And again, we're going to need our block ID. So we'll click on that, copy and paste, and you've got this cool double border effect. Now let me show you one last one to add another different style of border. We can have a cool dashed one, so you can also change the color with a hex code, which we will copy and then paste over current color, and there you go. So if you would like a fun little dash border, that's it. So just a few ways of adding some borders to your images on your Squarespace website using both no code and CSS.